Okay. So everybody's gathered at the table. Anthony talks about his man movement, and he's saying that he wants all the husbands to join him for a weekend. They can all get together. He could teach them more about the man movement, how to be better men, how to be better fathers, blah, 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 blah. We found out Christina is like, I'm not with it. Brandon, he can't go. And so everybody's like, Russell's like, well, I'm not, Russell like, I don't got to ask my wife. Anthony's like, I'm not asking my wife. I'm telling my wife. So it got into this debate about, can I ask you? Can I go?
I'm telling you. Do I have to ask? It was a lot.
So it just got into a lot. And so we find out Christina is feeling a certain kind of way because, as we already said, Brandon was emotionally invested in an artist. So, of course, Christina's insecurities are always going to ring true. Brandon then goes into this spiel about, you don't support me.
Not
Brandon, guess what? I'm not going to support you either because you know
not
why?
The jackass.
You know why? I'm not going to support you either if I was Christina because you have a suspicious history.
But
of being with your artist. I don't care if you was with them emotionally, allegedly, physically. We don't know. But my thing is, bro, you suspicious. I'm not.
But didn't Kobe bring up
that? No, we're gonna get to that.
Oh, that was the other episode.
That was when.
Okay, let her.
Kyle is.
I'm fast forward.
Just Kyle is pushing us forward
because I want to get into the.
We trying to lay. She
trying to lay it down.
I'm just trying to lay a little foundation.
I'm ready to cook.
For people that
I'm ready to cook the. You know, she putting in ingredients.
He ready to put the steak.
Okay.
Flip it. I'm just trying to cook it just a little bit so y'all can know about these couples if y'all not watching. So we already know Christina is very insecure.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's like, Brandon says he's at the point now he don't ask if he can go anywhere.
He sure did say that.
Because it annoys him. Brandon, it annoys you because your ass has a history of being suspicious.
But see, at this point.
Yeah, we don't know, but she's
about the artist.
We don't know about that.
Because remember, he never told.
He didn't. Yeah, he didn't say anything about.
So she don't know about the artist yet.
So my thing is, she's hinting. Christina is throwing these subtle hints about why she does not trust her husband. We haven't. Yeah, we haven't. We don't know why.
That bond was too tight.
That bond was tight.
Too tight.
Okay. So they're talking about the man movement. Christina is like, I'm not trying to hear about your man movement. So her and Anthony, there's this underlying beef, as you guys, if you watch the episodes, there's like a power struggle. So Anthony is already like Neanderthal. And so my thing is, I feel like Anthony likes to go in on Christina because he can't on his wife. You see what I'm saying? Because his wife is already dominating the home. So him and Christina have this situation where they're going to continue going back and forth. So anyway,
it's too many Patricias.
Right. So anyway, this whole situation ends. Anthony is like, hey, I'm having this man movement. I want y'all men to come so we can learn how to be whatever. Christina is like, Anthony, you are a male chauvinist, and I think it's bullshit. This man movement is bullshit. So that's basically how that ends, okay? So couples continue going back and forth, blah, 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 blah. So the next scene, okay?
Line it up.
Colby and Kendall. Those are the two friends who are social media influencers. Christina is 10 years Colby senior. So Christina's 40, Colby is 30, okay? They have a play date, invite their daughters out. Colby is basically reinforcing to Christina that she is a good mom. Christina basically puts it out there that I'm raising these kids by myself. My man is all my man. She's like how Lotto says, my man. It's always at the studio with these artists. He's not here. I'm raising these girls by myself. He's not here. So Colby just reinforces her. You're a great mom. You have a right to feel the way that you want to feel. Blah, 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 blah. If you need me, I'm here, sis. Blah, 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 blah. So that's it. Okay. So the next scene is what really let y'all know that Brandon is a fuck nigga. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all why.
Yeah, Brandon.
Brandon did not come. Brandon was at home. No, Christina. I'm sorry. Christina's at home. And Brandon has been at the Star Factory all day. Okay. He is with his artists.
I'm confused.
He's
What
with
is
his
a
artist.
Star
The
Factory?
Star Factory is Brandon's
What
business.
star are you?
What star are you factorizing? We don't know who you factorizing, Brandon. We don't know. So anyway,
we know
Christina,
what he
we know what he's
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Ooh, that sounds like two jackasses.
That sounded
Get
like.
it up. Oh, that was the climax.
That was a climax. So anyway, Brandon is at the Star Factory factorizing what we don't know. Christina calls her husband on FaceTime because you've been gone all day. Where the hell is you at? You ain't called me, you ain't texted me, you ain't did nothing. So he answers the phone. And she's like, hey, what's going on? And he like, just funky, like, what do you want? And basically she's like, well, I mean, where you been at? I ain't talked to you all that. I'm working. So he gets in a little pissy mood like he's on his period. And so she's basically like, why is you acting like this? You ain't been at home. What time is you coming home? I'm going to get home when I get home. So basically he gets mad and he has to tell his artist, take 5.
And she finally got it out of him. Like,
yeah, there. And it's crazy. Yes, your artist is there. Of course, he does not tell her that it is a woman artist that was in the booth. Okay, so that whole scene, the way he disrespected her, for me, that just pissed me off because I'm going to say this. My husband, if you are a music producer, you producing whatever, you need to check in throughout the day. Like, I understand that's your bread and butter. I understand that's what may or may not pay the bills, but you owe me that respect as your spouse, nigga. Let me know where you gonna be, how long you gonna be, what time you think you might be coming home. Check in.
But you know what? I want to chime in on this because what you said is 1,000% accurate. It's not about I'm treating you like a child. It's about respect. It's about respect.
That's
if I'm out in this, I don't know what could be happening to you. I'm worried about you. Not saying that you're sleeping with anybody. Right. It's not somebody. You could have been kidnapped.
You could have been out getting Cheez-Its. With the Tyler working the cashier.
Seriously.
With the Tyler working the cashier, getting Cheez-Its. Yes. What kind of Cheez-Its would you get?
Oh, white cheddar.
Yes! I love white cheddar. Next week we're gonna have some white cheddar Cheez-Its. Yes. But seriously though,
it's not about because a lot of let me just say this in relationships, like a lot of people think, oh, I'm grown. Stop. You treat me like a child. It's not treating somebody like a child. I want to know. I'm concerned. I love you. I want to know what's going on. Where are your whereabouts at? Because this world is so much going on in this world.
It's crazy. It's sick. It's sadistic. It's twisted. Yes, I am a wife.
I'm not accusing you of cheating.
Exactly. I'm a wife, but I'm just saying.
Where you
my
at?
Husband, right.
You're not about to leave the motherfucking door and not say at 2:00 in the morning saying where you go.
Right.
Now I'm going to suspect some stuff because you leave creeping out at 2:00 in the morning.
So I creep. Yeah, just keep it down low. But I'm just saying, like we're not doing that. That's all I'm saying. It's a respect thing. No, I don't want to be your mama. I'm your spouse. But guess what? As your spouse, it is my duty to check in on your ass, and not in a bad way. Like if you're gonna be out late,
both ways. So
you best.
I'm gonna do it. You gonna do it.
You best to send your location. You best tell me where you at. You best, even if you send me a silly text like,
I don't want no police officer knocking on the door. Do. Yeah.
Saying what? That you.
I can't use my government name. Okay, just call.
That you was getting
I have some terrible news for you. I don't want.
out getting Cheez-Its and getting your hair braided.
Oh, I don't do the braids. Not anymore. I want to do some twist though. Side note, but yeah. Oh yeah, the white cheddar.
White cheddar.
White cheddar. That's my favorite. I like the regular one, but them white cheddars.
No, them white cheddars.
Y'all just don't know them white cheddars. Yes, baby.
White cheddars. I'm getting some white cheddars next episode. We're gonna have white cheddars. They're not sponsoring us.
Yo, I'm about to DoorDash some white cheddars.
You said nuts. DoorDash and white cheddars. But it's a respect thing. And Brandon does not respect Christina, and it was showing that.
His dried up bun must be getting to his tight dried up bun must be getting to that head.
Because it wasn't bunning. Right.
He's not circulating with it. He needs to let that blood circulate.
It's not.
That bun tight.
So, yeah.
You see how tight it was?
Yeah, so that whole situation.
Tighter than the bird's coochie.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean
it. It was giving midlife crisis. It's giving midlife crisis.
Tighter than
Brandon, you're giving midlife crisis, and I'm older
I do like
than
the bun
you.
though.
No, the bun is nice,
yeah,
but the way you acting, bun gang. No, hashtag he's not part of the bun gang because he's acting.
Oh, we gotta exclude him.
He's excluded. He's excluded. He is so excluded.
1,000%.
Yeah, so his attitude was just stank, and he's like, she doesn't respect me. It's not a respect thing. You don't respect your wife because you got 2 young daughters that one day is gonna be a wife,
Brenda,
and if they end up with somebody like you,
Brenda. His name is now Brenda.
Brenda, yes, Brenda, you tripping.
Brenda.
You tripping, Brenda. So
we're not gonna do that,
yes.
Brenda.
So on that note, like we're gonna move to the next.
Yes, one. Please. Do.
Anthony and Toya is at the compound, okay, and that's when we find
I can't even
out
talk with this.
that
this couple.
We find out about the whole ATL situation. I already told you Anthony had an opportunity. He was working in Atlanta on a Marvel. He was working on a Marvel project. He was working on a Marvel project. Y'all. LaToya got mad about him working on a Marvel project. Oh, you weren't here during COVID, and I was working. And I'm not saying that he should not have been there, but I'm just saying Marvel.
That's corny.
I'm not saying that everything is about money.
It's not.
But
you setting your
got
kids
a black
up.
Man.
He's trying to set his kids up.
You got a black man with opportunity. You got a black man with opportunity to be making money with Marvel. And again, you're launching because here's the thing, Toya. We already know that you got money. We know that by you being a physical therapist. We know that you're probably charging an arm and a leg for athletes.
It ain't Marvel.
It ain't Marvel money.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So I'm going back to say Marvel money, which means that Marvel money that he is making, he can invest handsomely into opulence.
And don't you enjoy driving in that fancy car?
Don't
you enjoy all the Louis, the Gucci, and all that?
I'm just saying.
I'm confused though because you enjoy all that, right?
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, but it's a problem for him to go out there collect them coins, and he said he was coming back.
Yes, so that's the thing. She said she was going to divorce him if he would have stayed away. She said there was no communication. My thing is, here's the thing. If we're going to set a precedent about you working away from home, here's the thing. I'm going to say if you're going to be gone, you can be gone for a week. You come home on the weekends, and we would just have to work that shit out.
So what's the difference? What if he was a traveling nurse or, because traveling nurses travel.
Yeah. So again,
any other job, I'm trying to think of another job that travels.
That's something that they as a couple would most definitely have to work out. You got to get in where you fit in your marriage, in the roles.
Well, she just ain't fitting.
Where she didn't. So the thing is, in my opinion, I don't think she was trying to fit because she needed a whole ass secretary to man opulence, and that's the thing. And I feel like that's what she needs her husband.
She's delusional.
She needs her husband to be her secretary. I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week.
Well, she gonna be working every day of the week when she pushed that man away.
At that job when no one else was there, helping you get on your feet. 11 years. Oh, sorry. But I mean, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like Anthony.
She didn't do all that now.
No. I'm saying that's what I feel like.
I'll give her
Anthony
credit though.
No. I feel like that's what Anthony is thinking in his mind because he is her lover and he's being her secretary. You know what I'm saying? From what I can see. So that's how I see. Yes, that's how I see Anthony as being your secretary. So my thing is, I feel like she is an alpha female. And here's another thing. This whole man movement thing.
But is it a problem, or you think?
I can tell this one.
Is it going to cause a?
Oh hell yeah! Okay. This is what I think. So Anthony's whole man movement thing. I think it's his response to him being his wife's assistant and not being respected in their home as the breadwinner, the man who wears the pants.
So Anthony is tired of being a man, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I've received
Anthony,
that.
Yes, Anthony.
So
is
he's tired of being Amanda. He like.